didn't even realize what that show is actually about. How is this real? Who greenlit this? Hey folks, what's good? I'm Professor Dietz, and today I have a whole new series to begin with you. I really enjoyed branching out to watch Jenna Marbles and really just laugh along with her and her entire pack. I also wanted to add another new series where we could still discuss toxic behavior. Enter TV from the early 2000s. The recent documentary about The Biggest Loser got me thinking about other shows from the past that were, well, quite frankly, awful. The Swan was a reality TV show that came out in 2004, where women were chosen to participate in their program of plastic surgery and, well, a whole host of other body transformations. But to be honest, that's actually all I know about it. I've never actually seen the show. I've only heard of its true horror. And when I say horror, I mean it. People have said that the level of body hatred and shaming is... Now that was so much worse than I ever thought it was going to be. It is a highly traumatic show, not just for the viewer, most definitely for the contestants, because I didn't even realize what that show is actually about, what the format is. I am obviously highly worked up, so I'm just coming back to the beginning here of the video to say that if you are not prepared to watch these transformations that are highly brutal, maybe this is not the one for you. Holy shit, I need a break. All right. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Most of me is not looking forward to watching this. I have a feeling that I am going to hate every single minute of it.
No one is safe.
Just a heads up, kind of already said this, but since I've never actually seen this show, I am going to be figuring out the premise and its structure as we watch this first episode, so just forgive me a little as I do. I might have to stop a little more often than usual. Don't worry, there will of course be a Corgi Cam at the end, as always, for a bit of a palate cleanser. And something tells me we're really going to need it today. Let's dive in to the Swan. I have no idea what is going to happen, but I don't think anything good. That's for dang sure. So let's hit play and see where this adventure takes us.
In the most unique competition ever,
the woman who has earned a place in the pageant is
a group.
Okay, we are about 5 seconds into this. This is a pageant? A pageant. I thought this was a makeover show. But it's a pageant? It's already worse than I thought.
Of ordinary women.
You're gonna be a swan! Oh, I'm so excited! Never thought in a million years. Me!
Hand over their lives to a team.
Wait, who was that?
Me!
Hand over their lives.
It's that guy. I know him. What is his name? I don't know his name, but it's that guy from Botched, right? That's the guy from Botched. Right? That's him? He was on this show. Okay.
To a team of cosmetic and plastic surgeons.
You have to be a little bit more dramatic to her face.
They will be put through a brutal 3-month makeover.
3 months. Well, at least they admitted that it was brutal. I don't know if they understand just how brutal this is going to be on these people at this time, but okay.
This process is not easy.
All for the chance to become beauty queens.
I did not know that this was a pageant, and I am speechless. Like, I literally just thought this was a makeover show. This is news to me. Oh my god, this is horrible. I'm laughing, not because it's funny, ha ha. I'm laughing because I am horrified, and I don't know what else to do. And by the way, I have a feeling I'm going to have to be not showing some of the show based on this one little like teaser intro thing. So if that happens, when that happens, well, I'll figure that out later. But you know what I'm going to do? I will put in Mini Waffles. She will go over whatever I can show. Yeah, That's perfect.
Each
Okay.
week, 2 contestants will be transformed,
I was just an easy target for kids to pick on.
but only one will be judged beautiful enough to move on to the pageant.
I am going to be a new person. I just don't know how much more of this I can take.
I told you you're going to do
The
this.
Swan transformation requires discipline,
From this moment on,
You got to eat properly.
you have to think military.
24/7 commitment.
sacrifice,
I would hate to see all the work you've done and then butter makes you lose the pageant.
and pain.
I feel worse than I expected, and I need to lay down before I punch somebody in the face.
They will be constantly evaluated,
She could go into an emotional tailspin.
I can't believe it's that guy.
I don't know what I'm doing.
and they will do all this without ever seeing their reflection.
Oh my goodness, no mirrors, no.
Did I just... No. So they're going to go through this incredibly brutal transformation, their word, not mine, although I'd say something worse. It'll take 3 months and they're not going to be able to see themselves. So at the end of this 3 months, I mean, they are going to have such a shock. Like, what if they don't like what they see? What if they don't recognize themselves? What if... what is that called when you, like, if you don't identify with your gender, it's gender dysphoria? What is it if you don't identify with the way that you look? And so they're going to find out how they look, and maybe they do, maybe they don't identify with this reflection on television after 3 months of not seeing themselves. I'm so speechless. We are 1 minute and 17 seconds into this, and I am speechless. We haven't even started the show. How is this real? Who greenlit this? After I get through this, I'm gonna need a minute and maybe film my thoughts another time. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to see. Oh my god.
Mirrors, no mirrors.
Until the final reveal. All in the quest to be crowned the Swan.
Okay, Arthur Smith. Melly and Kent. I'm sorry, but no.
I'm Amanda Byram, and welcome to the Swan, the most unusual competition ever devised.
Fancy. Look at this set. This woman with 2 butlers. Okay.
For television. Tonight, 2 average-looking women will go head-to-head in pursuit of their dream, to become a beauty queen. Now, thanks to the best plastic surgeons in the country, these 2 women are about to experience the most radical transformations ever attempted. But
The most radical transformations ever attempted, and they're going to do it in 3 months, and they won't be able to see themselves, and they're going to be secluded, isolated, alone. This only ends in trauma. I'm sorry. There's no way. There's no way. I mean, it starts with trauma, obviously. Oh my god.
by the end of the night, only one of our contestants will be changed enough to make it to the ultimate beauty pageant.
Okay, I know, I'm so sorry for stopping. I will do my best once I understand this whole show to not stop this often, but I'm still figuring out what the hell the premise of this television show is. And she just said that at the end of the episode, only one of the 2 people are gonna maybe move forward to be considered for the pageant. So after 3 months of the most horrible time in their lives, I'm sure, of this transformation that is brutal, this show is going to tell one of these people that she is still not pretty enough to make it to the pageant. Just reinforcing the fact that probably why they're even on the show in the first place, that they don't feel pretty, right? Based on society standards of what pretty is, they don't feel that. They're going to do this, and this show is still going to tell them that they're not pretty. People, If you didn't live through this time, this is a prime example. This is why we have such body image issues. And I know everybody does. Society puts these standards on us. There are beauty standards all the time. But it is this that was okay. This is the standard being set in the early 2000s. So, just leave us elder millennials alone. This is what we had to deal with, okay? I don't know, my brain right now.
And have a chance to be crowned the Swan.
I'm dying.
This is the most unique experience of our careers.
The goal is to transform average women into confident beauties.
It's a brutal regimen over 3 months.
Only some will make it.
But all will be changed forever.
It's time to meet the first of our...
So this team of doctors, how did they feel about this show? Has there ever been, some follow-up where these doctors came out and talked about what they thought about this and this whole process they were putting these women through? Or are they just excited?
2 contestants. Let's begin with Kelly Alemi from Abingdon, Maryland.
All right, Kelly.
Watch how she reacts when we surprise her with the news that she is joining the Swan program. This is some reaction.
Program.
Kelly, I have a surprise for you. Congratulations, you're going to be a swan. You go.
This reaction makes me so sad. I mean, from what I've seen of her so far, she looks like a very nice looking person. I don't understand.
I just can't believe I heard it on the radio.
Oh my god, she's not ugly. Like, what's up? Nobody's ugly. Seriously, you're ugly based on your personality, not on the way you look on the outside, in my opinion. But, some of the most traditionally beautiful people I think are ugly simply because I don't like them. I think that they're bad people. But this woman is not traditionally, she's not like this hideous woman. I guess, standards were, you have to be a size 0 and have a very specific look. This show is going to be tough. This show is going to be a tough watch. I already am feeling the PTSD of living through this time.
It would happen to me.
My name is Kelly
Look at her.
Alemi. I am a flight attendant and I live in Harford County, Maryland.
Oh my god.
I want to be a swan because I would love to look in the mirror one day and be able to be happy with what I see.
She never saw herself
I
as
hate this.
being as pretty as other people.
When I was in middle school, everyone isolated me. They would spit on me if I had no friends.
It was hell.
Well, I will say this. School's horrible. I mean, my experience in middle school and high school was really, really hard. I actually ended up skipping my senior year of high school simply because I wanted to get out. I hated it. I figured out a way to get into college early and skip my senior year because I hated school because I was treated so poorly. So I do get that. I do. I get it. I get the trauma that is created by bullies, the trauma that is created by being treated poorly by your peers, by anyone, by adults, anyone. You are affected. I get that. Man.
I think that's like when I lost my soul.
Oh, Kelly.
I would never think anyone would be looking at me and think that I'm pretty. I don't like my legs,
my God.
boobs. I don't like to show my body at all. I love the fact that Bob, he loves me for who I am.
If she could just gain a little more self-confidence, I think that her and I would have a better relationship than what we do now.
Bob and I have been intimate probably about 7 or 8 times in the last 3 years.
She just doesn't feel very sexy about herself.
All right, what do we think about Bob? I've never seen this show, so I guess we're going to maybe get to know him a little bit more as we go here. Maybe, I don't know. The women are isolated, but if you have a partner They should be trying to help you with your self-image. It doesn't necessarily feel like he is participating in tearing her down yet.
We shouldn't be tearing someone down. We should be tearing people up.
I do hope that he's trying to help her. I don't know. We'll see.
It does strain the relationship.
I want to be able to obviously be intimate with Bob. I want to be able to look at my parents and feel good about who I am. Guess what?
Yeah.
I'm going to be a swan.
Good luck.
That dad has no idea what's happening. He was just standing there like, oh, so you're happy about the swan business, I guess?
Of course, I don't think you need any of it.
If I could look into the mirror at the end of all of this and be happy with who I am and what I've achieved, then I've won. I'm ready to be a swan.
The fact that society has made her feel this way makes me so sad.
Wow. Where do you begin with Kelly?
Kelly's a really cute girl. She needs to be able to feel sexy, and to do that, it's pretty easy. You do breast augmentation, you do liposuction with a lot of training, and she's a winner. We can really transform her.
What about facial surgery?
I think she needs a focal point of interest in terms of her face. And I think she would look really nice with fuller lips, soften her up, bring some sensuality.
And she also needs some more definition. I mean, you want to take some fat out of her face, take some fat out of her cheeks, take some fat out of her chin, open up her eyes, really make her prettiness come out.
And I think maybe once she feels better about her face and her lips and has a great smile and good teeth and doesn't have cracks or breaks, she'll feel good about herself and be able to kiss.
Well, Kelly said at the end of her piece that she's ready to be a swan. Are you guys ready for her?
Yes, we're ready.
So how do we feel about the way they just discussed her? There was a hint of she's already cute and pretty, or whatever words they decided to use, and we just want to enhance the way she feels about herself, sure. But ultimately, they're just sitting there saying,
we need to give her bigger boobs.
You know? My guess is moving forward that they're all going to say the exact same thing about every single person on the show. You know, they're just going to make the same person over and over again, right? Because there is one single standard of beauty, and they're all just going to try and recreate that in every single one of these women. That is my guess. I hate that that is my guess, but that is my guess.
Kelly's plan features several procedures starting with her face. She'll have a brow lift, lip enhancement, liposuction of her chin and cheeks, several visits to the dermatologist, collagen, and LASIK eye surgery.
3 months.
For Kelly's body, she'll have breast augmentation and liposuction in 6 different areas. Dental procedures will include Zoom bleaching, Da Vinci veneers, cleaning, and...
Veneers? That's a really tough thing to happen in your mouth. I don't have veneers, obviously. Hi. But isn't that intense? That's a really big thing to go through. Don't they like file down every single one of your teeth into these little nubbins and then put these other fake things over them? That's a lot. Not to mention everything else that you're talking about in 3 months that they're going to do to her. 3 months. 3 months.
And repairing her teeth. For her fitness transformation, Kelly will be put on a 1,200 calorie a day diet and spend quite a bit of time in the gym. For confidence and self-esteem, she will undergo weekly therapy and coaching.
So on top of all of the augmentation and surgeries she's going to have, when you're healing, don't you need more nutrition? Don't you need to feed your body so that it can heal properly? And then on top of that, they're going to make her go to the gym? Aren't you worried about, stitches opening up or permanent problems being created because you're doing way too much physical activity after major surgery? Did they say weekly therapy? Once a week. She's going to go talk about how she feels, and they're probably going to make her feel bad about how she feels. I hate the show so much.
Kelly's competitor this evening is Rachel Love Fraser.
Okay, so we've got Kelly and Rachel.
Construction company clerk from Sammamish, Washington. Let's surprise her with the news that she's joining the program.
Meet Rachel.
Congratulations, you've been selected as one of the swans.
So just like another cute person.
Oh my God. I think this transformation is going to change my life because I
hairless
do believe
cats.
that how you feel about yourself physically does play a part in how you react to the world and your environment. I have a horrible profile. I would like my nose to be fixed, and I want to take care of all my chunks. I feel average because I look at myself in the mirror and that's what I see. I believe that has had an impact on my relationship with my husband.
She's a little average.
Did her husband just say that about her? She's a little average? Okay, so far the other husband is already better than this guy. The fuck?
But when she's happy, she's a really beautiful person.
I would best describe my daughter as a female copy of me.
Seriously, no wonder she feels shit about herself because she's got her husband and her father. Basically saying she's just an average looking person, nothing special about her. In fact, she looks like me, her father, a man who's many years older than she is, with a beard. I am more angry right now than I have been in a long time.
I've always felt insecure all my life.
My relationship with my dad is complicated. I was in the 3rd grade. He said, I told your teacher just not to expect too much out of Rachel.
What? No wonder this woman has no self-esteem. It's obviously the people she is surrounded with who have created this low self-esteem. Oh my God. What is wrong with them? Don't expect much out of her when she is a small child.
I think that was probably one of the lowest points in my life.
Yep.
When you're a person who doesn't have a great deal of self-esteem, sometimes you feel like, why do I bother? I want to make a difference in my life. I don't want to feel sorry for myself.
No, I don't want you to feel sorry for yourself either. Oh my God, I am on the side of these women so fully. And I don't know, I feel like maybe other people will be like, I can't believe you went on the show and judge them for being on the show. No, they were made to feel this way about themselves, right? Whether it be by their husbands and fathers or whether it just be by society in general, even if they have supportive people around them, these women feel some type of way about themselves because of the way that other people have treated them and what they have been told. These women do not deserve to feel this way. I mean, nobody does. That is why I'm on their side, but
Rachel says she looks in the mirror and she sees average, but correct me if I'm wrong, the men in her life don't seem to be so supportive of her. Is that where it stems from?
She's carrying all that inadequacy that her father feels into her own life. That would be something we need to explore in therapy.
I think she's a difficult physical transformation. What do you want to do with that nose, Randall?
Well, I think the biggest problem with her is that she's got such long nostrils. See, from the side, you can almost see into her nose. And I have to correct that. I have to open up those eyes, lift up the corners of her eyes. She's got a sad look, liposuction her chin, breast lifts, and total body liposuction.
Are you leaving any time for Greg to work on her?
I think it's going to be tough. She needs a lot of cardio work. I'll probably put her on a stair climber for those big, long legs.
It says here she's never been able to exercise regularly or even at all. So you better keep me informed so I can keep her on track for the pageant.
I will start repeating myself if I say everything I want to say right now, so I'm gonna hold off for now.
One of her complaints in her papers is that her smile is a handicap because she can't bite into anything. Her mouth is almost open when she closes it. Like to
that
close
is
down
tough.
the bite and create nice, softer.
I'm not talking about attractiveness. I am talking about that actually seems practically tough to deal with, you know? Like chewing and breathing and just normal mouth activities. That's probably hard. Let's fix that, sure.
teeth that will complement Dr. Hayward's surgeries.
Rachel's Swan plan will include a nose job, lip enhancement, a chin implant, brow lift, liposuction, and several visits to the dermatologist. For her body, she'll have a breast lift and liposuction in 5 different areas.
So all the same things that the first person, what was her name, Kelly, was having, pretty much, but more, I think. More stuff. So 3 months of actual health. Okay.
Dentist, Rachel will have Zoom bleaching, a full set of Da Vinci veneers, and cleaning.
Yeah, I think that was all the same, right? The bleaching, the veneers.
Her fitness regimen will include a 1,200 calorie a day diet and 2 hours a day of intense cardio.
While she's having all of this other stuff, she has to have intense gym time. Stairs, doing the stairs.
And weight training, as well as therapy and coaching to build self-esteem. She thinks she's average. Can we make her pageant material?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's do it then.
Coming up, the competition and amazing transformations begin. Kelly has second thoughts about going under the knife.
Yeah.
Are you scared, hon?
Yeah.
Scary.
Rachel discovers a hefty challenge lies ahead.
190.
And later, the ladies see themselves in the mirror for the first time in 3 months. You won't believe how far they've come. Who will go to the pageant and who's going home? Next.
I love the whatever lens filter they're using. It's like they put Vaseline over the thing, so it's all just soft and gooey.
I am so negatively critiqued.
The truth is, you are beautiful.
On the Swan.
It's day 1 of the 3-month-long Swan program. When our competitors, Rachel and Kelly, arrive, they quickly discover the first rule: no mirrors.
There's no mirror.
I have to figure out how much weight I've lost by pinching myself.
This is just the beginning. They have no idea the challenge that lies ahead.
What do we really mean by they have no idea what lies ahead? Because they have signed up for this knowing what? Do they know about the pageant? Do they know what the time frame all this happens in? Do they really just not know anything and they think that they're just going into something that's safe, where people care about them as human beings? Or what? I am very curious to know what they know and what they do not know after agreeing to be on the show.
You need to undergo a life-changing transformation.
The program begins now.
I mean, the program began when they were born, with society telling them that they didn't look pretty.
From Kelly's file, she's clearly going to need a lot of body work and major liposuction. But enhancing her facial features and really defining her face could be the ticket to getting her into the pageant.
All we have to do is do liposuction. That'll help define your chin better. Maybe a little bit of fat we could remove from here, and it would look really good.
By removing fat from her cheeks and her chin, I will be able to give her a more sculpted look.
We can put breast implants in, and that will raise the breast up nice.
I'm going to get rid of all my bras. I'm excited. I am going to be a new person in 3 months.
Now it's time to learn the...
I really hope this made her feel good about herself. She deserves to feel good about herself. But at what cost? What is this going to do to her mentally and physically?
Impact plastic surgery will have on Rachel's transformation.
The key to getting Rachel to the pageant is to bring out her femininity. It's going to take a lot of work.
The hardest part of your nose is at your long nostrils. We're going to improve the whole thing.
Sorry, that's Minnie barking. I see. They're picking up trash outside. So she was just letting us know. So please hold. They're almost gone.
Then I'm going to put fat in your lips to provide a little bit more of that youthful, sexy look.
We have to do quite a bit of a body change on her. She does have quite a bit of liposuction to do. So that will be a challenge.
After this, hopefully, people won't look at me like, oh, you're the big girl. Just, you're the beautiful, pretty girl.
Yeah, exactly.
With her surgical plan set, Rachel is off to the dentist.
Rachel was super excited to be here. She has kind of a tough situation. Your left front tooth kind of comes out at about a 45-degree angle. But once we bring those teeth down and kind of bring them back into her face again, she'll look phenomenal.
See, for me, this isn't about how she looks. It really is like the functionality of these teeth and making sure that her mouth and her jaw and her teeth are working appropriately. Yet she's still talking about how she looks, you know?
I want to come out as somebody who's elegant and beautiful, and I want my smile to reflect that.
While Rachel is looking forward to her new smile, Kelly's visit to the dentist is a different story.
Oh my god, she looks so sad. What is happening?
I'm scared of the dentist, so it was a pretty traumatic time for me.
We're doing IV sedation today, so that'll calm her down.
They're sedating her. Wow, she's really scared. I mean, I'm not afraid of the dentist, but I do understand how a lot of people would be. It is not, I mean, it's intimidating. Sometimes they bring out those giant ass needles when they're gonna numb something, you know? I've got a gold tooth in the back because I had an issue once upon a time. That was traumatizing. We don't really like to talk about the tooth. Anyway, yeah, I got off topic. Let's continue.
Do all the treatment. It takes away all the scary stuff. And seriously, what I'm going to do on you today is super easy. Okay? And you won't feel anything, I promise. The first step is thorough cleaning, then filling cavities, bleaching, and prepping for veneers.
Yeah, see? They're like grinding down her teeth for these veneers. Oh, ooh. This is a lot. This is a lot to go through. And then what? Like,
Has a couple cracked teeth in the front. She'll have to come back to get her permanent veneers on.
It was a lot more painful than I thought.
We're all done.
If Kelly thought the dentist chair was tough, just wait till she hits the gym with our Swan trainer.
My goal weight is 120, so I have to lose 39 pounds.
39 pounds. So basically, let's call it 40 in 3 months on top of all of the surgery. Cool.
39 pounds is a lot of weight to ask.
Look at this guy. He, like, fits the look perfectly.
I mean, even after surgery, Kelly's going to have to work extremely hard to get that weight off. We got to work hard on her cardio, her triceps, and especially the abs. Kelly's got a lot of weight to lose if she's going to be the one to make it to the pageant.
Rachel's about to learn she's got some weight
Jenny
issues
Craig.
of her own.
Did Jenny Craig sponsor this show? I guess probably. Wow.
Go to the scale first.
I eat a lot.
190. You seem a little surprised.
190?
Not 190. That's horrible. Oh my god, that's like a goal weight.
It's not what I expected.
It's not what you expected.
No, it's not what I expected. My goal weight is to be 145 pounds.
Tonight,
Who came up with that goal weight, by the way? Did she just come up with that in her head? Or did somebody who's like a doctor, you know, a health professional, someone who knows what they're talking about, actually tell her that that should be how much she weighs based on her, you know, frame? I hate it. I hate it. Everything is horrible.
playing field is even as Kelly and Rachel see each other for the last time before their surgical transformations. The next time our
So they don't even get to see each other. They're literally just completely isolated the whole time, except for their doctors. That in and of itself is a problem. These people...
competitors meet, only one will have transformed enough to make it to the pageant.
I can't. I just
It's going to
can't.
provide a tremendous change in your whole shape of your upper body.
It was very weird to
I'm
see
losing
the
it.
marks on my face and to look in a mirror because I haven't been able to look at myself. It was kind of nice because it's, you know, you get to say goodbye and you get to look for the last time at what you're going to look like. So it's a nice memory.
Oh, so she gets a phone
I called my
call.
husband and he didn't answer. It would have been nice to be able to tell him that right now I'm going in. But
Her husband didn't pick up the phone before her major surgery that she is going to while she is completely isolated. So she has no moral support. None. From people that she, you know, generally wants to have moral support from. Not these strangers that are actually performing the surgery. Who the f is this man, by the way, that doesn't pick up the phone? I'm sure he knew that she was calling. Producers would have told him, right? So he just didn't pick up. I really hope that we made some changes in your life and the people you surround yourself with now that you know who they are, right? Please, I hope.
I'm not worried. This is my first step toward making it to the pageant.
You know, we're going to maximize Rachel's femininity. I'm very optimistic about her. We'll do liposuction. We'll start around her waist area. So let's give her a midline first.
Yeah, I'm sure that we're not going to be showing any of this, so let's enjoy Mini Waffles instead. Mini Waffles is here. She's on frame. We are not looking at what is
The hardest part will be
on
her
the screen
nose,
right now.
because she has
Okay,
certain
now we're back.
anatomical areas that are difficult to absolutely correct. I can
No,
make
we're not.
improvements,
We are
but
back to
there are
Mini.
no
Back to
guarantees
Mini
when it comes to
Waffles.
plastic surgery.
Cute dog.
In
Cute
addition to
dog
transforming
helps.
Rachel's
Look at
face,
this
I
little
was able
corgi.
to also redefine her whole lower body, including her abdomen.
yes, now you're in the
In
room.
the case, I performed a breast lift. I've given her an alluring, more tantalizing face.
A couple weeks, it'll be all worth it.
I want to be clear here. I am not sitting here and being completely against having surgery, having plastic surgery. I'm not. If it is something that you yourself decide that you want to have, you can afford it, it's going to make you feel better about who you are as a person, fine. Do it. If it's gender affirming, great. If it's not, if it's just something... Please let me have my rant. Anyway, long story short, I'm not against plastic surgery. I just think that the way that they are going about it in this show, basically deciding for her, making her go through it and heal from it, all in a way that seems like you could actually die from it, that's what I'm against, okay? Okay, I just wanted to make that clear. I don't... Thank you, Minnie. Right here. Wait, I can't point. Okay, there we go. I'm losing it. I've lost it. I'm gone.
Rachel has completed her surgery in relatively good spirits. Now it's time to see how Kelly handles the operating room.
I'm at Dr. Jabro's office and I'm getting ready to have my plastic surgery. I'm kind of concerned about not having someone here that I'm really close to watch over me.
Exactly.
Hi, hon. I'm getting ready to go into surgery, so I wanted to call you.
Are you scared, hon?
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Okay, I love you.
I love you too, babe.
Bye.
See, that is what was needed. Just hearing a familiar voice saying that they love you, that they're there for you, and that they're waiting for you when you're back.
Hi.
Thank God I got to talk to him.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
How are you feeling today?
Nervous.
You're nervous.
Dr. Terry J. Dubrow.
No, you're not.
Dubrow?
For you that my friends made
This guy.
before I left. They each picked a part.
Look at this.
Part that I want to have done, so each part's going to get dedicated to them.
You want to look like this.
Yeah, just...
Oh, she drew it. Okay. I am forgiving the drawing a lot more now. I thought this was the doctor's drawing when I was first seeing it. It is hers. I still think it's funny because it's just like objectively funny, but I'm so glad that she drew it and not him.
Kelly needs a lot of work today. We're going to start with the liposuction, then go ahead and do her breasts. Then we'll do her brow lift, her cheeks, her chin, and put fat in her lips. Let's start on the right. What area are you doing right now? I'm doing the lower butt
Oh yeah,
area.
this is Mini Waffles all the way. Gone.
Terry,
This is gone.
This butt's for you. Doing breast augmentation now. This along with the liposuction and some really hard gym workout will give her a killer body.
Whoa, baby. That looks awesome.
I think we're done.
Okay.
I am concerned about one thing with Kelly. She's very emotional.
You're concerned because she's emotional? Are you not allowed to be emotional on this show? Probably not. No, probably not allowed to have any sorts of emotion.
Some percent of patients go into a significant depression right after surgery.
Your body not just is going through these physical changes, but because they are so huge, you actually do go through... I don't know. I can't speak about this like I am a health professional because I am not one. But I do know that is a fact that after surgery, a lot of people do go through depression. Like, it is a real thing.
She's at risk for that.
God, the editing.
Kelly struggles to stay in the program.
I'm ready to go home.
I bet.
Rachel looks for support from home.
Don't you dare get quiet on me.
And later, the big reveal. The ladies see themselves for the first time in 3 months. Who's going to the pageant and who's going home? Coming up on The Swan.
When we left our contestants, Rachel completed her surgery in relatively good spirits, despite being unable to reach her husband.
Okay, so Rachel's the one who doesn't have any supportive people in her life, pretty much. At least not her father and not her husband. Great. I'm sorry, Rachel. And Kelly is the other one who does have the supportive partner, or at least seemingly supportive partner, who picked up the phone, said that he loved her, etc. Okay, Rachel, Kelly.
While Kelly was an emotional wreck, causing concern for her recovery.
It really hurts like great.
Yeah, so even if you do have support, right, you're still going to have emotions. Yes?
I'm really concerned about Kelly Alemi's attitude. She's been whining and depressed after surgery. Dr. Dubrow and I are going to have to go see her.
Whining. They are putting her through a brutal transformation, and they say she's whining about it. Probably because she's depressed, not whining.
I'm here. All right, watch this. Can you handle that?
Yeah.
Is that better? Okay, you're done.
He is treating her horribly. Okay, is that better? She is allowed to be in pain. She is allowed to have emotions about being in that pain. She is allowed to have emotions about being isolated while trying to heal from all of this. And they are still treating her like she is overreacting and being melodramatic about it all.
I told you you're going to get depressed, didn't I? It just marks the beginning of the end of the recovery. I promise you.
Kelly has to pull herself together and fight this depression if she's going to make it to the pageant.
Kelly continues
Nobody gives a fuck about the pageant. Oh my God.
to struggle with recovery, while Rachel faces her own challenge.
I think the hardest part of my recovery is that I have to go through it alone.
I'm having serious issues with my husband because of his lack of support.
Hey, this is Mike, the mother.
You lie, I know you're there. I've asked him to please keep his phone with them because you never know.
I hope that she found the self-confidence she needed to realize that this man is not a good man.
When you might get a call from me.
You better answer today. Oh, it's gonna seriously piss me off and he does not answer his phone.
Hello?
Hi. What's going on with you? Nothing. Like, what you been doing all this week? Working?
Yep.
Tired?
A little bit.
So he's just giving basically one-word answers to her questions after not picking up his phone for weeks.
I'm not liking this conversation.
Okay.
And don't you dare get quiet on me.
Okay.
You don't get to see me. You don't get to talk to me. I need a little bit now, okay?
Work, and then I come home. When I go back to work. When I come home. When I go back to work. When I come home.
She seems to be realizing that he is not not a good man for her. He seems to be a man-child who needs to be taken care of, who needs to be coddled. And now that he's not being taken care of and coddled, he's acting like this and completely unsupportive of her. Has he ever been supportive of her?
Well, things have been okay out here. I've been going to the gym a lot. That's nice. Did you get my my letter that I sent you?
Oh yeah, I got it yesterday.
Did you like that?
She also sent him a letter that he hasn't yet mentioned. Just says, I got it. It was nice. You can do so much better. The bar is below the ground right now. It is negative bar.
I'm gonna let you go, okay?
Bye.
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 It's the first time he's had to take hardly any freaking responsibility in our whole entire lives together.
I bet.
Which is going on 5 years now. I've taken care of everything. The least he can do is just sit there and talk to me for 10 minutes.
Rachel's
Absolute man-child.
home life comes up session after session. My job is to make sure that her emotional transformation is as profound as her physical one.
How can you have a profound emotional transformation when you see her once a week?
I'm just trying to keep my family together. Me, and nothing I do is good enough either. There's been times where I don't trust him. I feel, resentful to the person who's not putting in as much effort as I am.
If you let yourself acknowledge it, you have a chance to start working through it.
This issue's not going to be something that's just going to be resolved. It's something I'm going to have to work at.
While Rachel is dealing
Folks, I'm not gonna lie. I got real mad here, and I decided I'm just gonna take that part out and we're gonna have an emergency Corgi Cam instead. So let's just have a calming moment before we get back to watching this piece of shit show.
with her inner transformation, Kelly still has Dr. Dubrow concerned about her recovery.
I thought Kelly could go into a little bit of a tailspin emotionally, and she did. But when she sees the changes, it can make a big difference. Feel that?
It's skinny. My turkey gizzard's gone.
Now come on.
There. Some boobies.
Her spirits have come back and she just looks great.
Now that I'm feeling better, I can't wait to be in the pageant.
Do these women actually care about the pageant? Are the producers just like reminding them that they have to be excited about the pageant because it's part of the show? I mean, that's what I'm imagining is happening. The pageant should not be a part of this. They don't give a shit about a pageant, right? Right? Or am I wrong? Am I wrong? I could be wrong.
While Kelly is slowly regaining her competitive spirit, she is still a long ways away from a spot in the pageant.
It says I gained 0.2.
That's why all of this is not okay to be happening right now. You need to be healing, not going to the gym and trying to lose weight.
8 pounds out of me, so I still can't be 159. My boobs do not weigh 8 pounds. I'm gonna weigh them then. It's not registering on my boobies, but I know they don't weigh 8 pounds.
Trying to weigh her
Both of our
boobs.
competitors know their dedication to getting
girl.
in shape will be the key to earning a spot in the pageant.
I'm giving it my all. I deserve to make it to the pageant.
I will be completely devastated if I don't get to the pageant because I look at it as the final piece to the puzzle.
Yeah, I mean, because that's what they told you it is. They told you that's what's important. That's not what's important. Ugh, I hate it.
I'm gonna be in a string bikini before this is over.
Rachel has 20 more pounds to lose, while Kelly still has 35. They have 1 month before their final reveal to get into pageant.
So they're expected to lose 30 to 35 pounds in 1 month? While still healing. 35 pounds in 1 month.
Form.
Liposuction jump-started Kelly's transformation, but it's her work in the gym that will determine if she makes it to the pageant.
I made some dramatic changes to Rachel's face and body, but how she heals only a combination of science, genetics, and a little bit of luck thrown in.
Next, their month is up. Ready or not, it's time for the reveals of Rachel and Kelly. You won't believe their reactions as they see themselves for the first time.
It sounds traumatizing too.
Oh my God! Who will make it to the pageant and who's going home? The competition continues next on The Swan.
I'd just rather go home.
Welcome back to The Swan.
Oh, walking down the stairs.
Rachel are in the final preparations for
You gotta love a stairs entrance, right? That makes me think of the nanny. She would always walk down, you know, Fran Drescher.
their big reveal. We haven't seen either of them in a month, and they haven't seen themselves in almost 3 months. Remember, as amazing as it sounds, both Rachel and Kelly have been in seclusion, and during that time they have not been able to see themselves in a mirror. Now, in a few moments, not only will we see the results of their transformation, but they will see themselves for the first time since they started the program. Now, we've gathered here the team of experts who worked on them. Good evening, experts. Good evening. Well, Rachel had a problem with her weight. I mean, she came in at 190 pounds and was quite surprised about that. Nellie, how do you think she did on the program?
She stuck to the program exactly. She is a superstar.
Good for her. And Dr. Hayworth, you worked your magic on her. What can we expect to see? What change can we expect to see when she comes out here?
Well, I did perform a whole host of strategic plastic surgical procedures upon Rachel, and I think this is one great example where her spectacular end result is greater than the sum of her individual parts.
Well, I'm itching to see her, as I know all of you are. So, first of all, let me just remind you of how Rachel looked when she arrived in the Swan program.
Yes, let's take a look at the before photo where she's just hideous. Not hideous. I'm being sarcastic.
On the first day.
I feel average because I look at myself in the mirror and that's what I see. My dad said, I told your teacher just not to expect too much out of Rachel. When you're a person who doesn't have a great deal of self-esteem, sometimes you feel like, why do I bother? Why go on?
Ooh, well, she's had her fair share of struggles, so I guess it's time to see if this self-confessed average girl has blossomed into...
Self-confessed? I'm pretty sure they called her average. I mean, yeah, she repeated it, but ugh. And if it wasn't the show that called her average, it was her father. Oh, wait, no. It was her husband. Her husband called her average first, right?
I believe that has had an impact on my relationship with my husband.
She's a little average.
Oh, that man. That guy's gonna go.
To a bombshell. Here she is. The brand new Rachel Love Fraser.
Here we go. Let's see what they did to her. 9 months. God, is that the same person? I mean, yeah, she's pretty, but she was also pretty before all this. Does she look happy? I really hope she's happy. You know, going through this whole process and then coming out of it not being happy is, I mean, that would be the trauma. Oh. You're already going to have trauma, but if you come out of this at least happy with the way that you look, there's something to hold on to, right? Clap for your own work. Wow. Yeah. I mean, that is a transformation. Yep.
Look at you. Hi. How are you feeling?
Overwhelmed.
Oh my God. So am I. Come with me. Oh, Rachel, you look absolutely unbelievable. How do you feel?
I feel amazing. I feel gorgeous. I feel beautiful.
What do you think you
Okay.
look like right now?
At least so far she feels good about herself, so there is that.
If it's anything the way I feel, I think I look beautiful. Amazing.
It has been 3 months since you've actually seen a reflection of yourself.
It's wild.
Well, it's time. Behind that curtain, there's a mirror. It's waiting for you to walk up to it to be revealed so you can come face to face with the new Rachel. Now, in a moment, I'm going to ask you to walk up to the curtain. I'll ask you if you're ready, and only when you feel comfortable, Rachel, the curtain will be pulled back.
I hope she feels good about the way she looks. Oh, God. She does look really different. So I don't know how people are going to react, you know? How would you react to opening a curtain to see yourself for the first time in 3 months when you look so different? I don't know. That could go really terribly wrong.
And you'll be able to see yourself for the first time in 3 months. Rachel, please walk up to the curtain for me.
We good? I think we're good. Okay. All right. It does feel like she's genuinely happy with what she sees in the mirror. That is what I was hoping for. I could see it going very wrong, and I bet it does for some of these women, you know? Look at that smile. It does look real. So, I'm glad to see it.
I don't look anything like that girl!
What a quote. What a quote. I don't look anything like that girl. I guess she just doesn't even identify with that person that she was before. So maybe it doesn't matter if she doesn't identify with this person. Right? That's a lot to unpack.
Oh my god! Well, this is gonna take a little getting used to.
I like the hair. I don't know. Like, she looks nice. I'm not gonna say she doesn't look nice. I just hate the show.
I'm so excited for you right now.
Oh my god.
Remember you called yourself average?
Oh my god.
How would you describe yourself now?
I'm beautiful.
Man, that is so heartbreaking. To need all of this to feel beautiful, you know?
Richard, you mentioned your husband. I mean, you've had a bit of difficulty with him over the past couple of months. How do you think he's going to react?
I think he's going to be stunned. He's going to be absolutely, positively stunned. There's no way he's going to recognize me.
I think Rachel's transformation is the epitome of a person who has gone from being average to being a fully confident, beautiful woman.
I was frankly shocked and proud and emotional over seeing her, and I could not have done this without the whole Swan team.
Does it seem like that guy's taking credit for all of it? Those are not the words coming out of his mouth, but he's sitting there saying, I did that.
I did that.
I did that.
I did that.
Right?
Next, the astonishing reveal of Rachel's competitor, Kelly Alemi. But will her transformation
we have a
be
blonde.
enough to get her to the pageant? Find out next on The Swan.
She was a blonde before, right? I don't think so.
Moments ago, we saw Rachel's transformation. Now, while Rachel is waiting to find out if she'll be the one going to the pageant, it's time to see her competition, Kelly Alemi.
All right, Kelly's up first. I mean, Kelly's up now.
Now, we all know that our Kelly is a very emotional woman. I mean, she cried from the very moment we met her. And I believe that you devised a very difficult plan for her. Dr. Dubrow, can you tell me about some of the challenges that you faced with Kelly?
I was concerned Kelly would go into a challenging post-operative depression, and she did. But with the help of the Swan team, we got her through it.
Oh, just take all the credit for literally everything. She gets no credit for working through her own emotions, her own trauma, and her own healing. Okay, cool.
Wonderful. Greg, she also had a tough time with her diet. Tell me how you helped her through at the gym.
She didn't quite meet her weight loss goals, but along the way she found her self-respect. Kelly found Kelly again.
Well, it's almost time to see the new Kelly, but first let me remind you how she looked on day 1.
Never thought in a million years.
She was not blonde.
Me.
I would never think anyone would be looking at me and think that I'm pretty. I don't like to show my body at all. If I could look into the mirror at the end of all of this and be happy with who I am and what I've achieved, then I've won.
Wow, well, Kelly has worked harder on herself than she ever has.
Okay, so Kelly has the supportive husband, picked up the phone, said he loved her. All she wanted to do was look in the mirror and see a reflection that she was happy with.
If I could look into the mirror at the end of all of this and be happy with who I am and what I've achieved, then I've won. I'm ready to be a swan.
Okay, so here's hoping that's what we got for her.
In her life. So let's see if she made it into beauty pageant material. Here she is, the brand new Kelly Alemi.
Looks nice with the blonde. Well, yeah, they just do make the same person over and over again, don't they? She looks nice, you know? I hope that she likes the way that she looks. But I'm not here really talking about whether or not they look good. I just want to watch this because of, you know, how horrible the show really is. It's not about whether or not they look good. Because in my opinion, they both look great before the surgeries. They just needed more self-confidence. And I think they probably could have found that self-confidence with actual therapy. All right, let's see the side-by-side here. Man, you can barely see that same person. The shape of her eyes, totally different. I mean, you can see it, but I feel like you could also have achieved so much just with like a glam team with hair and makeup and good therapy more than once a week for a good while. I'll shut up about it. It's weird that they're not actually doing the profile on the actor.
How are you? Good. You're good? Come with me. Come on. Oh, Kelly, I have one question for you. What have you done with Kelly? Where is she? How do you feel?
I don't know. Where is she? Is she still in there? Or have we lost her forever because of what you did to her?
I've never been able to look in the mirror and think that I was pretty, or I always found something wrong with me. Since I've been here, I haven't been able to concentrate on that outside. So I got to restructure my inside and transform on the outside, and that's the whole reason I came here.
Need I even ask how desperate you are to see yourself right now?
I'm petrified.
Don't be scared, okay?
I don't know. She doesn't seem like she's in a very good place right now. She's saying the words like she has made this transformation, but honestly, what I'm hearing in like the tone of her voice and when she says she's petrified and what I'm seeing in her face when you can see it, she's still scared and she still feels small and she hasn't achieved what she was hoping to achieve yet. And I am really worried about this mirror reveal.
Because it's time. Kelly, behind that curtain, there's a mirror. Now, when you're comfortable and only when you're comfortable, I'll ask you if you're ready.
I'm not ready.
Tell me if you are, and then the mirror will be revealed.
Okay.
Okay? I'm going to ask you to walk up to the curtain. Deep breath.
Come on with me.
God.
I'm not coming with you.
I am stressed
Not
out.
This time. Go walk to the curtain, Kelly.
God. on, Kelly. I'm rooting for you.
Let me know if you're ready, Kelly.
She's not.
I'm ready.
No, she's not. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. She looks so sad. She looks so sad. Like I don't know. I don't know how she, I mean, she's probably got every emotion, every single one of them running through her mind right now. And it's causing shock, right? That's what it is. This is shock. We are looking at a woman in shock. She's so sad. I hate this show so much. I don't know how she feels because I've never been in a position like this. You know, I really can't imagine. But this is what I was afraid of. You know, at least Rachel had this seemingly genuinely happy response. This is anything but. She looks so sad and she's in shock. She doesn't even know what to say. Ugh, the trauma. This is going to be lasting trauma that she needs years to recover from, if she even has.
Beautiful.
I don't think she thinks that. I think, well, I'm not saying that she doesn't think she's beautiful. She probably thinks that stranger in the mirror is a beautiful woman that I don't know, right?
It's not like one of those fake mirrors that make you look skinnier or prettier. I cannot believe this is me.
Right.
Well, you better believe it, Kelly, because it is.
It is. Yes, it is.
And you look amazing.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
I feel beautiful.
And you are. How do you think Bob is going to react?
I don't even recognize myself. I bet he would pass me on the street.
I don't think he will.
I look amazing.
Well done, you.
Oh. Oh, God, look at her. Even in this still, she is just so upset. I don't know whether or not they had to do multiple takes of this. You know, all these reality TV shows. I wonder if they had to do multiple takes of that because the producers, like whatever her first reaction was worse than that. You know, because she really truly was in shock. And she didn't say, I look beautiful. She said, I don't know who I am. I don't know who that is. Like some kind of response where it wasn't as positive as they wanted it to be, and that was the best she could do, which was obviously not positive still, but it was better than whatever that first one was, because I just don't see a good reaction here. I see a really sad, heartbreaking reaction that she was trying to turn into something that they would accept as, you know, for their TV show. And she barely did it. Again, not blaming her. This is not a judgment against her whatsoever. I think she's doing the best she could in a situation that is truly like Black Mirror. This is Black Mirror before Black Mirror. That's what this is. This is unreal.
You have yourself to thank, but you also have all of these guys to thank too. Come on in, guys.
When I saw her walk through the door and look like Marilyn Monroe, I thought, whoa.
You look gorgeous.
You look so hot, Kelly.
Yeah, baby.
I think she looks so different, so transformed, so amazing.
I hate this show. I hate it.
Welcome back to the Swan. It's time to find out if our judges, in consultation with our experts, have decided whether Rachel or Kelly will be moving on to the pageant. Now, before we bring them out, let's just have a look at how amazing their transformations were. Rachel arrived a self-described average girl seeking to make a difference in her life. She worked hard for her radical transformation and stands here today a confident beauty. Kelly was a ball of nerves from the
Oh, she's trying to smile and she can't. Well, okay, actually, that might be because she hasn't totally healed from her surgery and she's still inflamed and like can't physically smile yet. But I still just like, if you look at her eyes, I don't see happiness in them. I see sadness. Ah.
Start and struggled every step of the way. Her fight to transform was tough, but she's conquered her fears and embraced beauty.
Sorry, girl.
Okay, let's bring them out. Gentlemen.
Butlers. Pit crew. Okay, I'll tell you the end of the show right now because I think we all know it. Well, not the end of the show, the end of the episode. They're going to choose one person to move forward to be in the pageant, and one person loses, right? Because we have winners and losers on this show. And that means it's probably going to be Kelly that isn't chosen because she's not actually happy with her transformation. Or maybe she will be, but she hasn't had enough time to process it all, and she's still going through the trauma that this show was putting on her. And they see that she can't handle the trauma, so they're going to punish her by not letting her move forward into the pageant. And thus, continue her trauma. Yeah, let's just see if that's what happens.
Ladies, one of you is about to move on to the pageant and could be crowned the Swan. You have been judged on beauty, poise, and overall transformation. Now, along with the title comes cash and prizes worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. In this envelope is the name of the woman who has been selected to go forward to the pageant.
I hate this show.
The woman who has earned a place in the pageant tonight.
Rachel.
Is Rachel Love Fraser.
Congratulations.
As I said,
I'm a little disappointed. I'm not sure Kelly took it to the level she could have taken it.
you don't know if Kelly took it to the level she could have taken it. This woman has been
Rachel's weight ended up right on the dot, just perfect. She lost the 32 pounds that she needed to.
Rachel wins because she surrendered to transformation in the most incredible way.
the language that they choose to use too, where she surrendered, right? She didn't achieve. She didn't do anything herself. The doctors did everything and she surrendered to them.
Rachel, congratulations. Well done, you. Just for now, you stand over there while I say goodbye to Kelly. It has been a long, rocky road for you, but you have come out the other side a truly and utterly wonderful person.
Just happy to make it this far. I just want to thank everybody for changing my life. And
they're going to play this off as though she's crying because she didn't make it into the pageant, instead of the fact that she's crying because she's in shock from the trauma.
Rachel's going to do really good.
Well, Kelly, before we say goodbye to you, I've got one last surprise. Come over here with me.
Oh, are they going to bring out her husband? Because her husband actually loved her even before all of this?
Gentlemen.
Yeah. See, that is the first genuine smile I think we've seen on her since they brought her back onto this set. She was actually happy to see this man. So thank you, Bob, for being there for Kelly. You are the support she needed, at least seemingly so from what we've seen of you. So I'm glad that she had Bob. I guess that's all I can say right now. Oh.
She's absolutely beautiful. I couldn't believe it. When I turned the corner, I had a hard time even recognizing her. She's gorgeous.
Oh my God. Oh my God, you're beautiful.
Honestly, he might actually help her heal. Mentally, not just physically. She needed this the entire time, right? Not just now. In fact, if she had had support, she had the ability to see people in her life that loved her and she loved through the process, maybe we would have gotten to this ending with the mirror reveal and she wouldn't have been in the place that she was. Maybe she would actually completely love the reflection in the mirror, you know, because it wasn't traumatic anymore. Oh, got more family. Clueless dad is there too.
Oh my God.
She looks even more beautiful now than she ever did before. I just love her so much, my baby sister.
That's sweet.
Look at all of you.
She needed this months ago.
I think Kelly's confidence came out. I think that the cocoon has finally opened and the butterfly is free.
I love you, hon. I love you, Auntie. I'm so happy to see you again. Can I kiss you?
Yeah, you get lipstick. Even though I didn't make it to the pageant, I made it in the...
Honestly, I'm glad she didn't go to the pageant. I don't think that would be good for her. She obviously is still going through it. She has a lot to heal from, physically and mentally. And I think that going through a pageant, you know, potentially, once again, not winning, because that's what we're supposed to do here, that would even be worse for her. So honestly, this is probably the best outcome as far as, you know, whether or not she makes it to the pageant. The stupid pageant that
Swan program has changed my life forever. I'm a completely different person. I could never ask for anything more, and I would tell everyone in the world that if they have a dream, to follow it, and things do happen for a reason, and wishes do come true.
Look, and here's the thing. She's probably saying, you know, doing this talking head bit after her family has arrived and her husband has arrived, and she's had those moments of support and reaffirming everything, that now she is already a little bit better. There's a little bit more sparkle in her eye that wasn't there before. So really, they just have been torturing this woman. There's nothing good about what has happened. There's nothing good about this process. It is all bad and wrong. I mean, again, not a health professional, but those of you who are, please tell me what you think in the comments, because I would love to know your thoughts on every aspect of this. Surgeons, mental health professionals, dentists, let's hear what you have to say, because I am appalled. Ooh.
It's time for the preparations to begin, Rachel, because the next time we see you will be at the pageant.
The pageant!
This coming Monday, the transformations continue as 2 more women vie for a spot on the most unusual pageant ever devised. Who will be named the Swan. Well done. Thank you.
I don't know what to say. That was a lot. That is a lot that I have to think about. That is a lot to have watched. That is too much to process. It's like, it's too much. I need a break. I need a break. I need a break. I need a break. I don't know what to say. It's a few hours later. The actual trauma, both physical and mental, that this show inflicted upon its so-called contestants, I'm really going to need to sit with this beyond today's conversation. I am fully and completely in shock after watching that. We haven't even gotten to the pageant of it all. What the actual fuck? Can you imagine being put through all of that actual waking horror only to be told that it still wasn't good enough? That you're still not pretty enough? Someone is always going to be prettier than you. The trauma just keeps on coming on this show. I have so many emotions right now that my mind is spinning in an exponentially worsening loop of dread and sorrow. I can't today. So, to those of you who actually watched this show when it was on TV back in 2004, I'd really love to hear from you in the comments. What did you think about it at the time? And seeing it again now, over 20 years later, what are your thoughts? I'm really curious how your opinions have changed or stayed the same since, society has had another 20 years to at least try to evolve. So, with that being said, it is absolutely time for an emergency Corgi Cam. The soothing power of mini waffles is necessary in a whole new way today, and I'm going to leave you with that. But before I do hope you'll consider giving the algorithm a boost by hitting like or leaving a comment down below. Feel free to leave an emoji of choice, perhaps one that describes your current state of emotions after witnessing the swan. I think this one's mine. All right, mini waffles, it is your show now, and I hope to see the rest of you in the next video. Bye. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I might make a little warning for the beginning of the video right now.